You guys, I could make a whole bun. I could make a whole bun with this thing. Just add it to it. Give it a little extra oomph. Look at that.
Way down, oh now, you dey give me confidence, yeah. Hey, baby, please don't make me choose between you and my goals.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Silverline's Beauty Playbook. So today's video is going to be an impromptu hair video. I'm dealing with some things with my hair, and this is basically going to be a hair update, and I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about some of the things that have been happening, and I'm just trying to figure it out at this point. Oh, okay, before I get started, my look today, this is by Lime Crime, and this is Pink Velvet. That was the base, and then I topped it over with who's this again? Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it is Saint Tropez. So, like I said, today's video is going to be an impromptu hair update video. Yeah, I don't know what else is going on really, but I'm trying to combat something that I'm not really sure about what's happening. Actually, today I will be heading to the dermatologist because just some things are happening. For people that follow me on Instagram, you probably have an idea what I'm talking about. It's the hair shedding that has been taking place. So let's just start from the beginning where it started. So my last relaxer, which was the relaxer I did on my YouTube live, yeah, that was December 1st, I believe. After that last relaxer, the relaxer actually went pretty well, and then about roughly about 2 weeks after that relaxer, so about mid-December, I started to get this. At first, it started out with a little bit of excessive shedding, and that's really around the time that I should not get shedding or should not get anything like really huge going on, because my hair is just previously relaxed, and you know, everything just feels really, really good. You know, you don't have two textures, you're not battling two textures. But then I saw a little more shedding, and I felt like maybe a little dryness on the scalp, right? And then I always kind of chuck that up to the relaxer, because relaxers can dry out your scalp, especially within those first 2 weeks. And as time went on, I just started to realize that my hair is coming out a little bit more than usual. So I think as of January 1st, I started to kind of like really notice more. And when I'm talking about shedding, we're not talking about breakage. Like, my hair is not breaking. My hair is actually pretty strong, but it's like it's coming out of the root. So usually when I comb through my hair, it just feels like a lot of hair on the comb. And then when I look at most of the hair strands, I'm getting the hair strands with the bulb. So I know that this is not breakage, because if it was breakage, I would know what to do with it. So I decided to I actually did a protein treatment in January to kind of combat some of that stuff, and it helped. But again, we're still getting unusual breakage. I will say that towards the ending of December into the beginning of January, I noticed that my scalp felt like it was reverting back to that period right before my alopecia, that itchy, dry, just scalp feeling just really like irritated or inflamed. And I was like, am I going back again? And what I think is happening is that my hair no longer responds to overnight conditioning the way it used to. I've been overnight conditioning for about 4 years now. I think this April coming up, 2019, will make 5 years in my hair journey. And I've been overnight conditioning probably about 4 years of those 5 years. And my hair has been fine. But ever since I got alopecia the year before, every time I do it, I feel like my scalp feels a little different. It doesn't feel, the hair feels good. Like, the hair feels yummy. Like, it feels really, really good. But the scalp feels like she's always, I don't know if it's again, I don't even know if it's a mental thing, because alopecia really put me in a mindset where I just felt like giving up and not even touching my hair. Like, I feel like my hair was this like really fragile, thin ass glass. Like, if I touch it, she's just gonna pop. So I'm trying to rebuild my confidence back in my hair to say, you know, girl, I got you. Calm down. Stop inflaming on me. So by January, I want to say maybe like January 5th, I did 2 things differently. Actually, I did 3 things differently. I started taking biotin. I started recording some of the hair that had been coming out. So I have right here a clump of January's hair. I know that looks kind of nasty, y'all, but this is all the hair that I lost in January. I started kind of keeping track of that. So this is really pretty much like halfway through January. And to me, that is a lot of hair. And then I stopped overnight conditioning because, again, my hair still feels like, from what I'm feeling, overnight conditioning is no longer good for my hair. That's just how I feel. It's just it's not working. And then also, in order to compensate for my overnight conditioning not being there anymore, I started using a steamer, which actually has been working really great. But again, that's not enough. Also, I did have some remnant medication from the dermatologist, the hair drops, and I started taking those hair drops. And so far, y'all, the hair is still coming out, okay? What I've decided to do is, my next relaxer is March 1st. I'm going to try and push that relaxer a little bit further out to see if, just to buy a little more time before the relaxer, because I never want to relax my hair while my hair is going through something, and I don't know, because that could really make the relaxer go really, really wrong. So I'm not going to relax I think I'm going to try and push that relaxer back a little bit. I'm going to the dermatologist today to go get some more drops, or just get her opinion on what she thinks might be going on. Right now, right now all I feel is more like a dry scalp, but I don't feel necessarily like inflamed. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of put that out there. I won't lie, my health also has a factor to play in it. I am anemic, and I found that out maybe about 3 years ago, that my iron was really low, and it's been hard to keep up iron in my system. You know, like, the first doctor noticed it a couple years ago and told me to just take iron over the counter. And during my last checkup, which was I think last summer, he said that my iron was pretty low, and then he prescribed me iron. Like, this is prescription iron, there's not iron over the counter. And the reason why he did that was because I remember him asking, he was like, you know, how are your periods? Are they really heavy? And I said, my periods have always been heavy. I've always had a heavy period. And he was like, that might be where you're getting a lot of your iron loss, is through, you know, your monthlies. So, and when I told him what I was taking, which was just an over-the-counter 18 mg capsule, he was like, no, you're gonna need a lot more than that to get your iron back up. So he prescribed me, you know, prescription iron, and, you know, I was doing okay for the first maybe 2 days, but like the third day and up, it caused me to be nauseated and caused me to throw up. So I had like a period of 2 weeks where I couldn't keep food down, and I kind of let the doctor know that my body's not really reacting the best to the iron. It was really embarrassing because I'd wake up in the middle of the night and throw up. I will be at random places in the airport, throw up. Like, it just didn't look right. And nobody wants to be around somebody that they think they're sick. And I didn't like that the iron made me feel like I was sick all the time. So I told the doctor, and he said, okay, well, if that's the case, just go back to your regular iron. He was like, most irons will probably make you a little nauseated, but he never really recommended anything less. You know, he just said, just go back to your regular iron, which I take every now and again. But knowing what iron does to my body, I hate taking it. I feel like my health has a lot to do with it, but then I'm trying to do the things that I can do on the exterior part of all of this to ensure that I'm doing better. And again, I'm noticing that my hair is just getting thinner and thinner because my hair is falling out, you know? I don't think I'm stressed. I think I'm just like the normal amount of stress that everybody has, but I know that what's going on right now, I just need to do something about it. So there it is. I am dealing with a lot of shedded hair. I'm just gonna try and do my best to take care of all of this that's going on, okay? So I'm heading to the dermatologist right now. Again, I'm not sure that I will be doing a relaxer March 1st. I'm gonna try and see if I can stretch it maybe an additional 2 weeks. I just wanna make sure that my scalp is good and ready to go before I do the next relaxer. Anyways, that is it for the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will keep you guys updated. I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah.